and cyber world. Welcome to Financial Coach for You. I am Financial Coach Ray. I am the founder, the CEO of Financial Coach for You. Thanks for taking time out to join us. You are in for an absolute treat this evening. This week, we introduce small businesses, home-based businesses, and special guests who have special gifts and talents to share with the general public. So now, ladies and gents, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our special guest speaker. This is Pastor Clarice Lester Christian. Yes. And just to give you a little information about who she is. She was the first female president of San Diego County Interdenominational Ministerial Alliance. Currently the first vice president. She's also a member of Lemon Grove Clergy Association, licensed and ordained in the Methodist Church in 1985. 20 ministers have accepted their calling, completed training, and or served under her pastorate. 11 are or have been pastors of associate pastors of churches in 9 states across the nation. Pastor Christian has served on the CME Church Committee on Ministry for Ordinations and currently serves on ordination boards for 2 other churches in San Diego. 2015 instructor at Grace Academy for Ministry in Spring Valley, California, where she teaches servant leadership, vision, and sermon preparation. From 1994 to present, she is the founder and senior pastor of the multi-ministry Emmanuel Chapel Christian Church here in San Diego. She is the owner of See Christ Ministries and See Christ Christian Bookstore in Lemon Grove, California. So, Pastor Christian, tell me about your Christian bookstore. How long have you been in existence?
Well, the bookstore was just an online store for a couple of years. And then in 2010, we were able to go to a freestanding spot here in Lemon Grove. And we were in a little small space about a block up the street. And eventually God expanded our territory. And we've been in this location 18 months. So a total of about 5 years in a freestanding space.
Wow, that's awesome. And I know I just stumbled upon your bookstore just by accident. I was driving my son to school and I saw a sign, Christian bookstore. And I'm wondering why didn't I know about you before? I mean, you've been around for a while, and that's another thing. We need to patronize our businesses, especially small businesses in the community. I was looking for a specific book that day, and you led me right to what I really needed. And so, do you have access to vendors? And how many vendors do you have access to? Distributors, book distributors?
Yeah, right now we're at about 41 distributors that we have agreements with. Those are trade agreements or some type of other agreement to provide resources, books, cards, CDs, DVDs, gift items, a number of things that we can obtain.
Okay. So you have a well-rounded, full of information. I was looking for a specific poster to put in our children's ministry. And you said, hold on, let my fingers do the walk-in. And you were able to pull up so many websites. And that's amazing. So tell me, why did you want to open up a bookstore? What was the reason behind it?
I've wanted a bookstore for over 10 years. I was in my nursing career, and after 26 years in nursing, God opened it up. I just believe that we need more resources in the community. We need to be able to find resources in an area that we can reach easily, and in an area where somebody is knowledgeable about the resources that are out there and knowledgeable about the needs of individual communities, multicultural needs. And I just believe that that's part of ministry. It's not just telling everybody everything to do, but helping them find resources so they can develop their relationships with God. And that's our whole motto, resources to help develop relationships with God.
And that's a wonderful, wonderful whole, purpose behind this. And so tell me a little bit about your customers. What type of customers come in?
I have the most wonderful customers of anybody. They come in looking for something that they expect to find, or they look for something they don't know what they're looking for, or they've been sent there to purchase a certain book. And our customers range from children to the elderly, African Americans, Filipino customers, Latino customers, customers of all ethnic backgrounds, both male and female, pastors and non-pastors, Sunday school teachers, and music department people. We just have a variety of customers.
Wow. Sounds like you are well-rounded, full of resources. And you not only cater to one group of people, but you open it up to everyone. So
Exactly.
right, that's good. So what else do you have in your bookstore besides books?
Well, one of the interesting things that you'll find in our bookstore, especially right now, is we have a new line of cards, of greeting cards, including some cards that were actually written and the artwork done by Nita Hammersmith, a local Black author, and cards from varying price ranges. Something else that you might find here would be children's resources and children's Bibles and youth Bibles. And I think one of the things that I'm really happy that we have here is the ability to locate what we don't have so that we can order that for you.
Awesome. So if someone just written a book, and it's, you know, it's a scriptural book, were you able to endorse them, or would you allow them to sell their book in your store? What does it take to do that?
Our store is a Christian bookstore, so we don't take just any and everything, even though it may be a great book for a certain type of resource. But because we're doing Christian resources, it has to be biblically based. I generally read the book myself first, and I talk to the author. We have books here by local authors. We have about 4 different authors' books in the store. One recently had a book signing here for the book that she just had written. So we're open to that, and we can do book signings here. We were able to mobilize a section of the store and make room for a signing. And so we're excited about that.
Yeah, that is awesome, because you allow them to come in and do the book signing. And at the same token, offer my resource to them, because I know they're trying to get their books out there. So I would love to interview them, right? And get their work, get their work out, get their book out.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So that's a great resource. That is a good resource.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, so what's in it for the future? Where do you see yourself in the future, in the 5 years from now? Where do you see yourself?
Oh my goodness, why did you ask me that? I believe that God has great plans for this. I believe that we're going to be expanded. I believe we may even have a larger space in the future. I believe that we'll be able to bring the bookstore. We are able to take it mobile. We're able to go to women's conferences and different places and take the store mobile now, and we'll be able to expand that capability. And I believe we'll also be able to maybe hold some readings here at the store where people can come and just listen to the reading of the word. I believe we'll be able to expand our CD and music department. So I have great hopes for great things, but everything's in God's hands. You know, he's got a plan and a purpose, plans to prosper us, not to harm us, to give us hope and a future.
Absolutely. So now tell me, where are you located? Let the audience know where you're located, and if you're open every day, what days of the week, what hours, because I want to know.
Sure. We're open in Lemon Grove, California. The address is 7733 Palm Street, Palm Street, Suite 101. And just for reference point, we're right across the street from Little Caesar's Pizza and right around the corner from Coop's Barbecue. We're very near North Park Church. And if you came straight out Imperial East, you would take the first right after North Park and you would find us.
That's good. And then if all else fails, just Google it, right? You can
exactly. And our Facebook page also has a map on our Facebook page, and you can walk into the store with me on the Facebook page.
All right. So what is your email address? What's the best way of someone getting in contact with you? And also if you can share your Facebook page.
The Facebook page is C, the letter C, the word Christ, books. And that represents, we want people to see Christ. But it's also the first letter of my first name and the first part of my last name. But you can also email me at cchrist725@gmail.com. And the phone number to the store is 619-337-7713. The store is open Tuesday through Saturdays, 10 through 6.
Okay.
We're closed Sunday and Monday because I do have a church to pastor too. So
that's right.
That's
right. You're full-time minister. You have full-time ministry. That's good.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I definitely appreciate you coming on board the platform today. I know it's hard to trust people, especially online. You're like, oh, can I trust these people here? But I can assure you that any guest that Financial Coach for You introduces the public to has your best interest in mind. We're here ready and available to assist no matter where you're located, because I'm pretty sure Pastor Christian is able to help you virtually as well, no matter where you're at in the world. He's able to help you. So
I think that's just a blessing that you have this ministry, and I see this as a ministry of helping. And we thank God for your work and for your station and all the listeners out there. I just want you to know the Lord loves you, and come by and see us. So we have some great and interesting things for you to see here. And then we also want you to know that we have hired several people on an on-call and part-time basis. So we do want to help them get jobs and help some kind of income. So we have multiple reasons for existing, more than just selling books.
Well, I appreciate that, knowing that, the resource, such a wonderful resource in our community. And I'll definitely promote you every step of the way. I'm going to let my church know about you. I'm going to see if they can get your link on our website so that we can have an immediate resource available. And I would suggest every church in San Diego have your link on their website as well, because it's a great service that you're doing. And I appreciate you. And I'm so excited. I got to come down and get a Bible for my little daughter. She's 7 years old. And the Bible, I ordered a Bible for her. And she says, Mommy, that book is so easy. I finished it like that. Well, I didn't really know what I was getting because I'm ordering it, right? So now I can walk her down to your store and have her choose the Bible that she really needs, that she can go
Amen.
through,
And the Bible, since you mentioned it, the Bible is still the top-selling book. Even in our store, it is the top-selling book. And in the month of November, all of our non-sale Bibles are 10% off.
Wow. Well, I will definitely be down there. This will be one of her Christmas gifts that she gets to choose. I told her we don't believe in Santa Claus. This is Mommy Claus here, okay? Let's go find what you need. Well, thank you so much, Pastor. It was a joy interviewing you. And whenever you have any updates that you want me to help you get it out, I am there for you. Okay? Thank you so much. And all the best to you and your wonderful ministry.
Well, God bless you and your ministry and all the listeners there. May God bless your day.
Thank you. Thank you so much.